This is Erin Fisher, Technology Integration Facilitator for the East Bridgewater Public Schools, and this is an overview of how to organize your Google Classroom to be accessible for students during this time of COVID-19 school closings. So if you see, I'm going to show you an example of a Google Classroom that I'm a part of and how you may want to organize it to best assist your students during this time. I'm going to show you an example of the reason why we may want to organize. So I'm going to switch over, and this is my son's classroom. His teacher does a great job. She is new to Google Classroom, and he is new to Google Classroom as a third grader. So you'll notice in his classwork page, there's just a list of assignments, and there's not too many here, so it's easy for him to navigate. However, as this time grows, this list is going to grow, and to find what he needs to do is going to become a bit more difficult. And that goes with the stream as well. If you're constantly posting in your stream, students are going to have to navigate through this stream to find each item. So my advice to you is, and I will show you an example, work solely out of the classwork tab. This will allow you to create an organizational method that will work best for students. And my suggestion is to create a topic for each week and then list your items under that topic. And it's okay if you don't have topics created yet. You can create the topic and then go back in and edit your assignments. So for instance, I'm going to create a topic in this Google Classroom where I am assisting this teacher. I'm simply going to hit create topic, and I'm going to type in week of March 30th. And you'll notice that teacher has her assignments in here for the week of March 23rd. And if you already have assignments in there, you can simply click edit in your assignment and go in here. You can choose the topic, and you can even create your topic right from in here. So if you're creating an assignment and you accidentally don't have a topic, you can create it there. But she can choose which week it's going to go in, week of March 23rd, and then she can put her assignments in. This teacher in particular works with multiple grade levels, so she could even go into her students dropdown and make sure only her grade 3 students get this assignment with the various links. If you are linking items from your Google Drive and you only want them to view it, then you would include it as view the file. If you want the students to complete this work digitally, then you would want to make sure each student gets a copy of the file, which is no longer an option now that this assignment's public. But when you're creating, you can do that. The one area you don't want to do is you do not want to allow all students to edit the singular file, because this will give students access, all of them, to the one single file. Sometimes you may want that if you want kids to fill in a list together, but most times it's not how you want to have it. I would also recommend making everything ungraded, as the Education Commissioner has recently suggested that we do not grade material during this time. So that's how I would set that, save. So now when I go in to create the assignment for my next week, it will fall under that March 30th. And this makes it easier for students to navigate which week they're working on. I would also go into your settings and set this particular item right here, classwork on the stream. I would take off condensed, which is the default, and I would put show attachments and details. This allows the material you're posting each week to show fully. So now if we scroll down, this has already happened in here, but it will look like this. So the students will see this full amount. And what will happen is that next year, when you go to roll over your Google Classrooms, which is an option, you can roll over all of classwork. So if you're doing things by the week, you can still leave it as that, or by the unit or skill. But this will assist students in their organization of getting to what they need to work on. And that is my suggestion for student accessibility with organization of Google Classroom during this time of COVID closure. But really of any time, because the more organized it is, the easier it will be for our kiddos. Thank you.